We're going to open the sour cream. How do we... Advanced control. Oh, no, dude. What? What's up there, folks? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are taking a look at a game called Cooking Simulator. Now, I was surprised to find when I looked through my previous videos that we've never covered this game on the channel. I thought we had at one point, and I have certainly played the console version of this game, which is very different to the PC version, which is the version that we're going to be covering today. Now, this game was originally released in 2019, and there has been various versions of it. There's a mobile version, I believe, which I haven't touched upon, but there's also a console version, as I stated previously, and I think a VR version as well. Now, there's a new Cooking Simulator 2 coming out, which I've requested access to the playtest for, so if we get access to that, we'll take a look at that as well. But I want to tell you, this game is incredibly fun. It's nicely detailed and it's a decent simulator all around. I had a quick look at this earlier today and I was surprised to see that unlike the console version, there's no tutorial. So it's kind of just jump straight in and get on with it. And I kind of like that because it puts you on, it sort of puts you into the mode of, right, I've got to figure this out and I've got to crack on with it. So I was going to tell you straight away, in the settings, I've turned off the audio for the music just to avoid any copyright strikes. In the input, you'll see, if we go to keyboard, that the controls are very simple and straightforward, as are the mouse controls. Video-wise, we've got it set to my native resolution. We've got it on full screen. We've got ultra in terms of the graphics presets. And that's about it, really. We've locked the frame rate to 60. I don't really need anything above that, especially not for recording. And we'll close this, we'll hit new game. Now you can see here, there's a few different options when it comes to the different modes that you can play the game in. So there's career mode, which is where what we'll be looking at today. You can select different kitchens in terms of the sort of selection. You can have classic or modern. We'll just stick with modern because I think in the console version you start with the classic. So for me, actually, if we go back to classic, there's a tutorial available. All right, we won't do that. I'll just show you what I've learned so far. And if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments section. I'd love to hear from you. If you enjoy this video as well, please do hit the like button. That would help me out a great deal. Back to the different modes. There's also shelter here, which you'd have to buy if you needed to do that. So it's part of the DLC. Pizza, cakes and cookies, cooking school, which we could do. So this is a tutorial mode. If you wanted to do this, there's a various way of looking at this. But as I said, we're not going to be jumping into that. So I'm going to take back everything I said now about there not being a tutorial, because clearly there is. What else is there here? There's a sandbox mode and a leaderboard challenge. So what we'll do is we'll go for the career mode. I'm going to jump in. We're going to set this video to the usual sort of time frame of about 20 to 30 minutes, something along those lines, if possible. So as you can see here, we are starting off with our modern setup for our kitchen. And what we do is basically, apart from the usual sort of cooking apparatus, once we've completed an order, we stick it over here, and then that gets taken via this dumbwaiter to the various the restaurant. And we've got, starting here, we've got like, looks like a couple of microwave sort of ovens, potentially they are, maybe. This is certainly a microwave. Haven't looked at all these things yet. Not too sure what this is. Automatic cutter, food processor. Not sure what this is. Let me know if you know. We are going to need the spatula, which I will put here, I guess. Oh, it's quite interesting the way you can place things pretty accurately. So if I wanted to put that there, for example, that's going to be good. We'll grab the pan as well. We'll duck down to get this. So we'll get the frying pan on here, and we'll also get the big pot. And now I'm jumping to start here because I'm going to show you the rest of the stuff in just a minute, but I already know from some of the kind of orders, I've put a bit too much in there, but you can fill with water like that. We'll pop that there for now. We'll come back to that. Right, so Let's jump into our laptop, which shows us our restaurant information. You can see it's day one. Recipe manager. Now, I'm going to pin some of these to various places. So I've pinned this one, this particular recipe, and you can also click on it and you can see here that you're going to need salmon, you're going to need salt, black pepper, sunflower oil, salmon fillet, and then you're going to fry it basically. And also then for the boiled potatoes, you're going to need water, salt, potatoes, and basically boil that. So that's what I was trying to do there, just to get a bit of a start on that with 1,000 ml water. But it also tells you here your ingredients list, which I wouldn't mind having a way of sort of keeping to hand. But anyway, we'll close this for the time being. So as you can see the ingredients here. We've got 3 screens. So what I was going to do is pin each of those if possible. And when we come out of here, I think we should be able to pin, for example, the tomato soup there and pin the baked trout there, just to make life a bit easier for us. So when we actually get started, we can refer back to this pretty easily. So what we'll do is we'll start grabbing a couple of things for the different meals that we might be doing. So we're going to need salmon if we get a salmon order, which we've got 1 minute 55 left in the preparation phase. So we've got our salmon. I'll tell you what else we'll do. We'll grab a couple of potatoes. So they're 150 grams each, so that's 300 grams worth of potatoes. Where can we put this? I guess popping that there is going to be fine for the time being. Not too sure whether you have to peel those potatoes, but I'm pretty sure they come already peeled. We've got a blender there. We're also going to need definitely salt. We'll pop that there. We're going to need pepper. Pepper. Like that. And what else? Sunflower oil. Can we pick this up? There we go. Right, so we've got these things, and I'm going to put this here. So we're going to be using mainly these 2 end things. So we've got 50 odd seconds left. I'm going to try and get the water right here, if I can just try and figure this out. So shift is advanced controls, and then it's holding down the right mouse button allows us to pour like that. So we'll try and get it right now. So it's the E key to start the water flow. There we go. There's 1 litre in there, so that's 1,000 millilitres. No, is that right? 1 millilitre. Why does it say 1.3? Oh, hold on, this isn't right. This is not good. What's going on with this? Right, okay. Right, I'll tell you what, it seems to just want to pour it straight out. Okay, let's see. Let's just go straight in and try and get it right. Right, we've got an order of soup. Right, there we go. Right, I don't know how you make the soup, so we haven't done that yet. So this is going to be interesting, isn't it? Right, okay, we've got it on this screen. So, tomato soup, chicken broth, 700 milliliter, salt, add to a pot. We don't need water. All right, let's use this pot then. Right, we are going to need to make some space here. Just put this down, if we can. Right, this pot there. Right, so we're going to need chicken broth, salt, black pepper, cayenne pepper, tomato and onion. Chicken broth. Have we got that? Chicken broth. Right, okay, good stuff. Right, so how much is it saying? 700 millilitres. So, E to open bottle. Tip in it? Which way? Tilt bottle with there. We need 700 millilitres in here. See if we can get it right. Oh, dude, come on. Well, it's about right. Okay. We'll pop that there. Spilled that everywhere. I could have just closed the lid. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Really don't know. So this is kind of hopefully a fun episode because I really don't know what I'm doing. So 12 grams. There we go. What else? It did say pepper. 12 grams of pepper. Cayenne pepper. We're going to need that. Let's close this as well. We've left it wide open. Oh my days. You can tell that I am not somebody who belongs in a kitchen. Right, let's see. 6 grams. We're probably better off just doing like that. Single clicks per is like a gram. What else? Tomato. Do we need it? Doesn't say chop the tomato. So we're going to be adding 960 grams of tomatoes. Are we just putting them in the pot? Is that what we're doing? I think we're going to need a large plate. Onions, tomatoes, right. 960 grams. I'd trying to figure that out. So 4 is going to be 480. So that's 600, I think. 720, 840, 960. Now, if my maths is right, yeah, 960. And are they going to fit in there? Are they going to fit in there? Right, rotate. Let's try. We can only try. Right, okay. All right. Not to worry. It's not the end of the world. At least Gordon Ramsay isn't here breathing down our neck. Right. Let's pick these up and put them in. Might have been a better option to do this anyway instead of trying to tip them in because they've just gone everywhere, haven't they? I can't believe that you don't chop them before putting them in. But anyway, onion, 160 gram. 160 grams of onions, right, round here again. And here we are with the onions. So 160 grams. Well, that's 120. Is that right? 160? No, it's 120. My bad. Right, okay. I'm glad. Right, there we go. Now what? So boil for 60 seconds. Blend. And then add sour cream. Pour the liquid into a deep plate. Serve hot. Right, okay. Is this a deep plate? Large plate. Right, let's get our deep plate and I've already forgotten what it said now. Is this a deep plate? Deep plate. Right, we'll get that ready. Whoa, wow, how have we managed to get the fire extinguisher? Right, we'll put this here. If we can. Why is the fire extinguisher come along? Right, okay. Sour cream. Right, okay. Let's get the sour cream, I think. Must be in here. Sour cream. Right, let's close this. Okay, right, we should have had that on actually now while we were grabbing these things. What we'll do is grab this. I'll show you that you can time it, but there is actually another way of doing it. Now I'm thinking... Here we go. Right. So you can see that it's telling you how it's cooking, but another way that you can do it is to set the timer. So it said 1 minute, but we've already used some of that. So we'll put it as 50 seconds because that was probably about 10 seconds. As you can see, the mixture is now cooking. So the relevant green bars here are telling us how well it's doing, how far along the cooking is. So we've got the tomato and the onion cooking away, but the mixture itself is not quite right. I'll tell you what we'll do while we're waiting for that. We'll get the blender, which I've never used, so this is going to be actually wild as well. We've got our sour cream at the ready. How much sour cream? 150 mils, and then we're pouring 300 mils of the liquid into the deep plate. This is going to be nuts. This is going to be just messy. I can see it now. So the onion's done. All right, let's put that back. Now, now we're still, the onion, it says, is being overcooked now. Okay, well, I guess we're not going to be using all of it. We're only using 300 mil. So let's switch this on, see if we can figure this out. How long, hold on. How long do we blend for? Boil and then blend. It doesn't tell you how long to blend for, so it doesn't matter. Okay, Q to move down. Well, I think that's done, actually. Okay, that's done. Nice. Okay, I'm happy with that so far. We're going to open the sour cream. How do we... Advanced control. Oh, no, dude. What? Oh, no, man. Are you joking? Are you actually kidding with this? I can't remember what we were doing now. Chicken broth. Dude, what the heck happened there, man? Right, okay. Again, I guess we're starting again. Okay, now we're in panic mode. Right, we'll rotate. Ah, dude, what the... We're well over time with this one now. We're going to get a customer complaint probably here. So it was 700 mils of this. Is this run out? How do we lift it? How do we get it to go higher? Is this empty? Ah, dude, this is empty. No way. No way. And we don't have any more. How do we order? Can we order some more? No way, man. That was actually so sad. Okay, can we order some more? I don't know how to do it. This is why, you see, you should pay attention and do the tutorial, right? Oh my days, right, actually. Okay, I can't believe it. All right, I don't know whether we can order any more chicken broth. If anybody has any ideas, let me know, but I think we're going to have to reject this order now. Okay, baked trout. Let's move on. So, let's see. How do we see our orders again? Trying to see. Now, there's a way that you can see your orders. Ah, there we go. Okay, so we do have a baked trout order. This one, unfortunately, is actually not going to be happening, is it? Because we spilled all of our stuff everywhere. So unless we can figure out a way of reordering that, we're going to have to do our baked trout. So we need 200 grams of trout, black pepper, thyme, dill, and then place on a baking tray. Bake for 90 seconds. So I think that's going to be in the ovens at the end. So let's get our trout. 200. Right. 200 black pepper. Nope, not that one. Tell you what, we'll switch this off as well. Black pepper. 5 grams. I'm so disappointed. Right, okay. That wasn't actually going on the trout, that initially there. Thyme. We are going to need that dill, but we'll get the thyme first. And we're going to need to put in 5 grams. Whoops. Okay. Pop that down. Next dill. And 5 again with this one. Pop that down and place on a baking tray. Bake for 90 seconds. Right, well, this is the oven. Do we have a baking tray? Baking tray, grill pan. I wonder whether we could use the grill pan. Do we have any other bits and bobs round here? No, we don't. Right, okay, well, cancelled order. Your guest hasn't received his dish on time and has decided to leave. Oh no. That's super bad. Ah, baking tray. All right, so unfortunately not a great start. How do we get hold of this? There we go. Right. Let's get our trout. Hopefully we can tip this on. I think you can use the spatula as well. Advanced controls. Rotate. There we go. Right, this order will not fail. Right, let's try and get this in here without any problems. Right, now, how long was it? 90 seconds. Horseradish. This should... We've got our plate. And now it did have... It did have... Can we check this? No, we can't. Right, okay. Let's do this. Let's set the timer, right? Let's try and do this right. So we're going to need horseradish, which should be this last one here because we've used everything else. My days, right. Now, in the real world, you wouldn't use this same plate, would you? Because you've used this with, you know... Actually, it's got dried pepper, it's got black pepper on there. We'll get a new plate. It's all costing us. That's 10 cents down the drain with a new plate on hand. What else? Cut lemon into quarters. I didn't see that bit. Parsley leaves. Do we have them? Ah, dude, we don't. We don't have any. We are going to use the lemon. I can't believe we don't have any parsley. "13 seconds left with that. So we're going to add our horseradish. 5 grams of that. Get ready to switch this thing off. Right, please don't go flying off anywhere. Right, let's see if we can rotate this onto the plate. Nope, not quite. Right, okay. Let's try again. Ah man, we're over time with our thing. Not quite over time. Right, let's try. Whoa, hold on, steady. Right, hold on. Right, okay. So if we extend like this, just trying to figure out the mouse controls. Right. So we put that there. And then lean it. That's on the plate. Pop this baking tray back. Get this. Oh, we've got too much horseradish on. It wasn't telling us. Right, okay. Lemons, how many? 80 grams into quarters. 80 grams. That's 80 grams. Knife. Right. Right, that's into quarters. Let's pop that back. Is it one of these at a time? Very noisy outside. Do apologise. But this is what it's like in the city, isn't it? I mean, the only thing is right, I don't know why we haven't already got in stock what we need. But anyway, let's pop this over here. See what happens. We're probably going to get an error here, but we'll send it anyway. Overall score 4 out of 5. So we got a bit of fame there. Cooking points. Guest paid 31 tip. Plate return. So guest is pleased. We were missing the garnish, which I'll have to have a look and see what's happened there. Whether I don't really know how do we buy stuff. All right, so that looks like we finished for this particular day. So, I don't know, guys. What do you think? I would like to pursue this game and crack on with it further. Maybe next time we'll do the tutorial. We'll get that fridge closed. I am wondering where the parsley is. Let's just double check the fridge again. So that's sour cream. There's definitely nothing else in there, is there? So we've got our salmon, we've got our trout. Yeah, guys, I want to crack on with this game. Let me know in the comment section if you would like to see more, of course. But yeah, I want to say thank you so much for coming through. And if you enjoyed it, please do hit the like button. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, I'd love it if you go ahead and do that. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. Take care, and I'll catch you again soon.